A square and a rectangle of dimension 2 units by 1 unit are inscribed in a circle with 2 common corners. How long is the chord marked X? Label G, C, D, K, E, H, O such that line C, H equals 2. Line C, D equals 1. It is given. Line G, C equals X. Line O, D equals radius, R and line D, K equals line H, K which equals Y. Join line H, D and line G, K. And such that angle H, C, O equals angle C, H, O which is equals angle theta. Base angles of isosceles triangle are equal. Line C, D equals line H, O which is equals the radius, R and angle G, C, D equals 2 times angle theta. Exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of 2 opposite interior angles. Again, angle G, C, D equals angle C, O, D divided by 2. Angle at center is twice that at the circumference of a given circle. This implies that angle C precisely equals angle theta. Now, we can solve the given questions. Consider triangle D, C, H and use Pythagoras theorem. The square of line D, H equals the sum of the square of line D, C and the square of line C, H. Substitute value so that the square of line D, H equals 5. Find the square root of the equation and we have that line D, H equals the square root of 5 which we call equation I. But the radius, R equals line C, O which is equals line H, O that is equals to half of the square root of 5. Also, from triangle D, K, H the square of line D, H equals 2 times the square of Y which is equals 5. It implies that Y equals the square root of 10 divided by 2 and tan theta equals half. But, recall that from trigonometric identity, cosine theta equals the square root of 1 divided by the sum of 1 and the square of tan 2 times theta. This helps us find cosine theta. Since theta is an acute angle, substitute value to give that cosine theta equals 2 times the square root of 5 divided by 5 after simplification. Using cosine rule. The square of line C, D equals the 5 divided by 2 plus the square of x minus 2 times x times 5, divided by 2 times the square root of 5, divided by 5. Simplify and we have that the square of the length of line C, D equals 5 divided by 2 plus square of x minus 2 times x times the square root of 5, which is equals 1. Multiply out by 2 to clear fraction. Rearrange the equation, simplify and we have that 2 times the square of x minus 4 times x times the square root of 5 plus 3 equals 0. We can now solve for x. Using quadratic equation formula to solve for x, here a equals 2. B equals negative 4 times the square root of 5 and C equals 3. Substitute the values in the x equation. The value of x is shown on the screen after substituting. Values, simplify and we have that x equals 3 times the square root of 2 divided by 2 or the square root of 2 divided by 2. Hence, x equals the square root of 2 divided by 2. Since line C, D less than line G, D, it follows that line G, C less than line C, D which is less than line G, D. Therefore, x equals the square root of 2 divided by 2 meet.